Hi everyone, welcome back to my channel. If you want to see how I do my full face of detailed makeup, then please continue to watch now. So first of all, what I like to do is go in with the skincare, which is Strictly Professional SP Skincare. I go in with a cleanser, a toner and a moisturizer. So what I need now is some cotton pads. And first of all, we're going to use our cleanser. And what I love about this is it's for sensitive skin, paraben free, and it has mallow flower, aloe and vitamin E, which is very, very good for the skin. So it comes out like that, looking a bit creamy. And then I literally just go all over my face. You don't need too much to cleanse. I caught my nose ring. And make sure you do your neck as well. Okay, so that's that done. And then what you want to do is go in with a toner. Same thing, same brand, sensitive skin as well. And you just want to pat that on your face. I like to pat it. I don't like to, you know, glide it all over my skin. I feel like this one is better when you pat. But look how good it makes my skin look, guys. This one on my neck, I like to rub it down. But yeah, I do like it. It makes it really shiny, really fresh, and it smells amazing. Last but not least, I'm gonna go in with my moisturizer. Put about 2 pumps into my hand, like so. Rub it together and just rub it into the skin. I really like to go under my eyes to get rid of the puffiness as well. And again down the neck. But it just looks amazing on the skin. Okay, so now I've let that dry a little bit. I'm gonna go in with my pencil. I think this is a Technique pencil. I need to get a new one, as you can see. But I got it from Body Care. And I go in with the brush side first and just brush the brow hairs up. Like so. And a little trick that I'm going to show you will help you do your brows kind of evenly. So you want to go from like the nose and draw a line, like a little line. And you want to go from the corner of the nose, like here, up to the eye bit area, up to like just the pupil area. And then you draw a line there. And here you want to go and draw a line kind of there. But obviously my eyebrows are not that long, but it's okay. If you want to make them that long, you can. And again, just on the other side, following the nose, pupil, and end of the eye, basically, like so. Then what I do is I'll go from the front and I'll go up like that. So you want to go up and connect that. So you're going up in a diagonal kind of line, like so. And then you want to bring it back down to where that other line is. And that will really help you get your brow shape. So again, going up in a diagonal line, meeting that line, and then back down, meeting that line that we made. I need to just quickly, yeah. But don't worry if it messes up, because that's what we've got concealer for as well. So that is how you find the evenness for your eyebrows, basically. So now I'm just gonna fill them. Fill them out. Following the guideline that I've given myself. I wouldn't normally do them this far out, but obviously that's where they're actually meant to be on my face. So I'm just showing you guys how you can do that as well. Okay. And then you want to go into here and make brow hairs. Very, very, very lightly going on with the brow pencil, like so, as you can see. Okay. Then you want to brush through. Like this. And I think I have a rough guideline now. So, again, I'm just going to quickly fill out these areas and make that shape. And like I said, it doesn't matter if you make mistakes as you go along, because that is what we have concealer for. So I'm going to go and grab my concealer and I'll be right back. So as always, I use my Fine Cosmetics concealer, and this is in the shade 8 Luminous Full Coverage Concealer. It's really good. And then I use my trusted P. Louise base brush, and it is 7027. So I literally just get a tiny bit of concealer on both sides of the brush, like so. You can see, hold on, let me show you so you can see. Literally just coat both sides. And this is what you can do if you struggle with symmetry as well. I do struggle with symmetry sometimes. And like I said, your eyebrows are never going to be exactly the same. I've said this in my previous videos, but you can do what you can to get them as symmetrical as possible. So, just following underneath, you're going to want to carve it out. And follow the guideline you have set. Like so. And the same on the other side. I like to go like in the middle just to even it out. And then you can also see like if it's not as symmetrical as you wanted it by doing that. Okay. So now what I'm going to do is I'm going to get rid of that line up here, because that's not needed. And the line up here, and then this line on the end. Okay. Just like that, guys, we have good eyebrows. Very, very, very good eyebrows. And you can use your finger to just adjust what you don't like, what doesn't look as even to you. So yeah, but I think I'm quite happy with these. I think the only thing I will do is just slightly bring it down here with concealer to make it look as even as possible to that side. So again, you can literally go over it as many times as you need to and just follow that guideline you set for yourself, just like so. I think these are looking quite even. I don't normally do this because I know where I want to go with my brows. However, this is just to show you guys how you can do this on yourselves. Okay, I'm not mad at it. I think they look very good. So then what I will do is I'll go with a little brush like this, and this is E11, and I'll literally just get rid of that concealer and blend it out. And what I like to do is, if I have a lot of concealer, I'll blend it out down to my eye. Don't be scared to use your fingers, guys, because your fingers are your tools that you're always going to have access to. Okay. I'm not mad at these brows, but I don't feel like they're the normal shape I would go for. But like I said, this was literally the purpose of showing you guys how to get like even brows. But I will just go over and do it how I normally do it. Do you know what I mean? So I can see, yeah, yeah. That's how I would kind of do it. Okay, and then once you've done that, because I like obviously the ombre brow, as you can see, I'll literally just quickly go again, give it a little brush, and again, if you feel like you need to like go over anything, you can. This is the stage to do so. I can see I've not really filled this out as much as I should have, so I'm just going to do tiny hairs again, hairline strokes on the brows, because I know on this side I don't have as much hair here as I do here, so that's something I would say that I've struggled with. But as long as you can get it as even as you possibly can, and that's the best you can do, guys. I wouldn't sit, like, I used to sit here all day stressing about my eyebrows, saying, oh my gosh, like, this one doesn't look right, this one doesn't look right, this one looks too thick, this one looks too slim. But like I said, as long as you can do it as best you can, then you know you have done what you can. I'm not mad at these. I think they look good. Obviously this side's thinner, this side's thicker. Do you see what I mean? I'm picking up what is not what I like. So obviously it's just going over, doing what I need to do, and then yeah, like it will just come out as you need it to, really. So that looks a bit better to me anyways. Okay, so the next thing, I get my concealer again. I go here and here, like so. Then what I do is I pick up this brush here. This is one of my favorite brushes to do concealer with, F42 P. Louise brush. This is how it looks.
I'm not quite sure how to help you with that.
My Alexa decided to go off. I didn't even say her name, but it's okay. So you just want to blend it out. I like to go right up here, down my nose, across here, as you can see, like by the cheekbones, and then look up and push it in, like dabbing it in. And you can see that's done some magic already, right? And I can bring it up my nose, and sometimes I bring it across my eye, just to really make sure that blends out. And then when you get to here where you can see that line, just keep making sure you blend it so you don't have those harsh lines left. Alright, so you can see the difference from this side to this side, and it looks amazing. And again, pushing it in, dabbing it. Guys, I've just realised I'm doing this tutorial and I'm getting my eyelashes done today. So I shouldn't really be going with makeup. I'll have to take it off. This is literally just for you guys today. Just for you guys, I'm doing this. But yeah, if you want to as well, you can do the forehead, you can do the chin. But I think I'm just gonna leave it like this. But you can see how much coverage this concealer really gives. And it's honestly, I feel like it's the best concealer I have used. So definitely get your hands on it if you can. I got it from TikTok Shop, but obviously they must have a website you can get it from too. And this helps give the more like natural look as well, by not putting too much under the eyes. You don't want to put your concealer directly under here like when you apply. You want to do one here, and then evenly dab it out, and that's how you get a really good natural non-creasing concealer under your eyes. So now I like to go in with my, oh, it's got hair on this, guys, with my SheGlam Soft Tan Sun Sculpt Liquid Contour. I love the packaging on this. It's kind of similar to Fine packaging, kind of. But yeah, this is what it looks like. And you just want to go, I normally go from like the top of my ear here, like from the hairline, just a few dots going down towards the mouth, the smile. So 1, 2, just like that. 1, 2. If you think it's too light, push in again, go over again. And the forehead I like to do as well. I do 3 dots, and I do 1, 2, 3, and then 3 dots again. I think I'm running out of this, guys. I think I'm gonna have to get some more. Yes. What I also do is, to dampen my beauty blender, I'm gonna use this big one today. I literally just used the P. Louise Skin Rain On Me Water Spray, Peachy Pisces it's called. Make that as damp as possible. And then just blend this out. Like so. Very easy, very simple. Very natural too. But I dab it, I don't rub it, I dab it, I don't drag it, I just dab. Same as the forehead. And I make sure I always bring the contour of the forehead right to my brows, so you don't have that separation. and it doesn't look muddy or patchy. I'm giving you guys the best tips I have right now. I feel like that's perfectly blended, to be honest with you guys. Very, very good blend. I honestly feel like this is great natural makeup. Like, this is really nice, really natural. I could just go out like this. I will do another full in-depth, full glam tutorial, but I think right now I'm going to leave it as natural. You can also do some... My mind's gone blank. Baking underneath the eye, but not really baking, just pushing it into the eyes. So just underneath to help you as well with the concealer, to put it on top. So I normally would use, I think I have it in my makeup bag today. Let me just, 1 second. Right, so I would normally use the H&B Cosmetics Soft Loose Focus Powder. Soft Focus Loose Powder in 01 Fair. I'm just going to do it for you anyways. So you want to get a little bit into the lid, like that. Then you want to get a powder puff. One like this. You want to get the powder on here, and then what you want to do is get the back of your hand and push it down onto your hand to get rid of that excess powder, and you're left with something that looks like that. So it's not too much for natural skin on the face, so you want to just gently push like so and bring it down. I like to bring mine down and across, and then just use this side to just blend. I would say don't do it directly underneath the eye, like here, because then it does crease, like it does, and you can see how good this powder is. Like, look at the difference. It really helps to hide your eye bags, if you have eye bags, your wrinkles, whatever you have under your eyes. It really, really does help. So make sure you do blend this out as well. And again, I'm gonna go and do the other side of that. Remembering you have to get rid of the excess and gently push where you would normally place your powder, like so. Again, I go down by my nose, down here, and then up here, just above where I've contoured. And you can see how much coverage that gives, how nice it looks on the skin, and how natural it looks. I also do a tiny bit on my forehead because that's where I like to do it, and on my chin as well. But yeah, for natural makeup on the go, when you don't have time, if you're going to work, if you need to quickly go out and you don't want to go out with no makeup on, this is for you. Also, if you wanted to, you could do a little lip liner, do a little bit of lipstick, and if you wanted it to be a little bit more out there, you can do some eyeliner, some mascara, and that would literally be you for the day. That is really nice, natural looking makeup. It reminds me of like if I was back in high school. But I love it. I love the way it comes out. I love the way the products work on my skin. And it's always, always, always important to prep your skin beforehand so your makeup sits perfectly. But this, close up, how it looks. As I can see, this eyebrow is not the same as this, but it's okay because I've got to get this off anyways, unfortunately. And another day I will do a full glam in-depth tutorial for you guys. But I hope you like this video, And don't forget to like, comment, subscribe. Also, whilst I'm here, I am now doing makeup for you girlies who live in Luton. I do glam makeup, I can do prom makeup, wedding makeup, natural makeup. So if you want to message me about it, all you need to do is go onto my Instagram, which is kp_beautyxx, or find me on Facebook, KP Beauty, or you can message me privately if you know my social media. Everyone, please have a good day. It's now 7:30 where I am right now, and yeah, thank you for watching again as always.